Anyone who has done Fair Isle has had to address the problem of what to do with the floats in the back of the work. My preferred method is a method that I learned at thephilosophers.com, and with this method every second stitch of a color is woven. I think this gives a beautifully finished back without long floats that can snag. It also makes it easy to maintain the tension of the stitch pattern. But I thought that this could only be done working it around, and I recently learned how to do this in rows, how to work it on the purl side, and that is what I'll be demonstrating here today. Okay, so here we have a piece of Fair Isle already in progress. We're on the wrong side of the piece, so all of these stitches are going to be purled. And this is a two-handed technique, so I hold one color in the right hand, and that works in the English style, and the color in the left hand does continental. Alright, so we're going to start with the easier yarn to work, and this is the right hand yarn. And let's see, you insert as if to purl as you normally would. You wrap and finish the stitch just as you normally do. With the next stitch, you insert as if to purl, then you raise the left hand yarn over the needle and work the stitch. And that catches the working yarn in the base of the stitch. Third stitch, you work as you normally would with the yarn down. Fourth stitch, yarn up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and as you can see, the left hand yarn is carried nicely along the back. So working stitches with the left hand color is a bit more tricky, but it's entirely doable. As with the right hand color, you work the first stitch as you normally would. With the second stitch, you insert normally. First you take the right hand yarn and you wrap it the wrong way around the needle. Then you take the left hand yarn and you wrap it the correct way around the needle. Then you return the right hand to its original position and complete the stitch. The next stitch is worked normally. The stitch after that, the right wraps wrong, then the left wraps the correct way, the right returns to its original position, complete the stitch. And again. Whoops. The right wraps wrong, the left wraps correctly, the right returns to its original position, and the left hand yarn finishes the stitch. And I've got a way to remember this. The right wraps wrong, the left wraps right, the right goes home, the left finishes the job. The right wraps wrong, the left wraps right, the right goes home, the left finishes the job. And this carries the yarn nicely at the back. You get these little V's. You can see them a little more easily down here in the more finished work. There you go. While I'm at it, why don't I show you just briefly the knitting weaving method. And again, for a more detailed example of this, go to thephilosophers.com. So the right hand color works the first stitch as normal, and the second stitch you raise the yarn up and catch it. Left hand yarn down, left hand yarn up, left hand yarn down, left hand yarn up. Now when you're working colors with the left hand yarn, you work the first color as you normally would. The second color, you have a little bit of a different step. You bring the right over, bring the left over, take the right back, finish the stitch. Bring the right over, bring the left over, take the right back, finish the stitch. And I've got a sneaky way to remember this as well. Sorry about that. Right comes to play, left comes to play. Right goes home, left finishes the job. Right comes to play, left comes to play. Right goes home, left finishes the job. And there you have it.